Actually, I'm not going to be directed by you. I'm going to ask a question to the Pakistani gentleman.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Because it's a media freedom conference and you're not going to shut down questions about a censor. You censored me, sir. I have a Twitter account in Canada, and because I wrote something that traduced some Pakistani blasphemy law, you complained to Twitter, which took down my tweet in Canada. So can you explain why your Islamic supremacy in Pakistan is silencing my personal and journalistic freedom in Canada? And I know it happens in the United States too. And frankly, you sure should be embarrassed to invite a censor like this. But back to the thug. Who the hell are you to censor me in Canada? Answer.
Irfan, after I asked the foreign minister a tough question, you came up to me. At first, I thought you were maybe an enforcer of his, but the opposite. The Pakistani government has censored you too, haven't they?
Thank you very much for your time. You know, the first question which I asked the minister, I'm really shocked when coming to this world organization, like the conference where the whole world is watching you and putting a show to the world, that in Pakistan the media is free, which is not. The 3 channels have been taken off the air, right? And this is something really disturbing for all the journalists, because we don't know where we stand as a free journalist and what we have to do. Because the reason was during the time when the PTI government in Pakistan, right, they were campaigning for the election, the channels in Pakistan were actually showing the street power of PTI without any discrimination, because everybody has a right to come in the street and talk about, this is what happens in democracies. But recently, since this government came into power, right, most of the media houses in Pakistan are actually controlled in their own way, that you cannot show this, you cannot show this. There's a lot of censorship going on, right? The question was, during the press conference of the political rival of the foreign ministers, Shah Mahmood Qureshi, Maryam Nawaz, who is the daughter of the ex-prime minister in Pakistan, right? And during her press conference, these channels have been taken off the air, because what she was actually coming up with the evidence, what exactly happened with that particular judge, who actually admitting the fact that the whole decision in the case of the Prime Minister of Pakistan was influenced by some power corridors,
Wow.
right?
And tell me, you mentioned just before we turn the camera on that you yourself, your media outlet has been censored. Tell me a little bit more about that. You said you were taken off the air?
Yeah, in the most part of the country, 24 News is not live, and the message came on the screen. There's a technical error.
But it wasn't a technical error, was it?
Technical error. Everybody knows where the error was, and it's just more like a censorship which the Pakistan media is actually facing right now.
Let me ask you one last question. I know you're very busy. Thanks for talking with me. How did you feel as a journalist who's been censored by the government of Pakistan to see the foreign minister of Pakistan on stage being given the red carpet treatment?
But you know what, that's the thing. When you come to a world platform like this, and if you have to put the ball in somebody else's court, right? Oh, this is not my job. I'm the foreign minister. This is a PEMRA who is doing in Pakistan, the regulatory body in Pakistan. Then why you are here? Send somebody who's the representative of the PEMRA, so we can actually address to the right question, if you believe that. I think this is absolutely defying the values of the journalism in Pakistan. If someone of that level coming to media conferences like this, I think they're just filling the blanks, and it's nothing more than that.
Irfan, thanks very much for talking with us, and good luck. You are on the front lines of free speech, and I hope you stay strong.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm here in the United Kingdom for the Media Freedom Conference that appears to be anything but. It's an Orwellian gathering of the Canadian and British governments, who are both engaging in massive censorship on social media, but they're going to swan about a bit with celebrities like Amal Clooney pretending they believe in civil liberties. We'll see over the course of the next 2 days if they will. If you want to see all our videos and chip in to cover our journalistic costs, we're independent, unlike most media here, please go to MediaFreedomConference.com.